eating.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Everyone eat.
Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to Socially Selective. There's a chicken nugget stuck in my throat. Sorry, guys, we're eating. We are a lifestyle podcast where we talk about a variety of topics like mental health, love, sex, relationships, family, and toxicity. I am Kaycee.
And I'm Jenny.
Johnny has a mouthful of chicken nuggets.
I have a whole chicken nugget in my mouth, you guys.
A whole chicken in her mouth.
Thank you for tuning in. Today, Kaycee and I are hungry girls. Our bestie, Uli, sitting right here.
You guys can see him.
Brought us Wendy's.
Subscribe to see me.
Right can there. They see you, Chava?
Hi, everybody.
Can they see you? No, they can't. Oh, okay. Beautiful.
Well,
but yeah, so today we're a hungry cast. But we do want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Socially Selective.
Episode 14. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah. Today, you guys, we're making this episode all about you, which we haven't done in a hot minute. So this is fun. We asked you guys a ton of questions. Yeah. And not just that, but we're updating you guys on the future of the pod. And that is it, yeah. So thank you guys. And as always, thank you, Chava, for producing us and being our only producer. Yeah!
Writer, producer, songwriter, and musician.
Everything. Anything and that you
photographer.
Need me to be, I'll be.
He does it all. He does it all, ladies. Remember that. Okay, so funny story. Jenny asked me if Chava and I would ever date.
I did, you guys.
And I said,
no, she didn't. Stop lying.
I literally... You're fucking rude to me, Chava, first of all.
Chava, speak
facts. What are you so rude for?
Tell her what happened.
Chava, you're rude to me, too.
Is it because I don't want to shoot with you? Is that what it is?
It's okay. I already have another shoot booked.
She didn't say that. She was like, I knew you were going to tell me that.
Why are you so mean to me, dude? I know you're in love with me.
Honestly, do you want me to be honest? I feel like we'd be a nice couple.
We were just
like, here's why.
I'm sweating. Jenny and Chava switch seats. I want Chava to sit next to me now.
I feel like I'm a pretty quiet guy, and I feel like every quiet guy needs a little bit of a spicy girl, you know? Who's gonna yell at the waiter when I get my order wrong, you know? It's not gonna be me.
Honestly, literally, Julio has sent that meme to me.
It's not gonna be me.
Because he's like, this is why we work, because I would never. He's like,
it's not gonna be me.
But you're gonna let them know that.
I would yell at the waiter.
They brought me the wrong pizza. But I won't yell. I'll be like, hey, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, I'm like chewing really.
I'm so sorry you brought the wrong pizza. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. But this is the wrong pizza.
But you fucked up, baby. So go get us the right one. Can you please
get him the right pizza? No, I'm not. I'm never gonna be rude to service industry because of
course not. You should never.
I'm one of those guys.
And if you are rude, you're the worst.
I just take it. I take the L. Move on with my life.
You do, dude. I can't. I would do not.
Most times I do. Most times I wouldn't say all the time, but most times I do.
You what?
He takes the L when someone messes up. I feel like if you really want that pizza, you gotta say it.
If I'm not eating a Hawaiian pizza, I'm not eating.
Oh,
you guys
wow,
see how much
of
a fuck up it is,
nuggets.
You know? I don't think this is gonna work. We gotta stop eating and then.
No, it's fine.
No, it's okay.
They don't mind, right, guys? They said no. They said no.
But today's gonna be like a very realistic episode too. We're gonna give you guys life updates, and so I want to start off. It really stuck with me what Kaycee's coworker said to her, that we like share all of our accomplishments, which we love to do with you guys because we do cool things.
Yeah.
But we also want to be realistic and let you guys know that we also take L's every day, and that is okay. It is okay to take L's and keep learning and keep growing. But yeah, so we want to be honest about that with you guys.
Jesus Christ.
I know, I'm joking on my
want to be honest.
I'm like, where's the water? No, it's okay. I'm okay for right now. So recently I quit my second job.
I did too.
Yeah, Kaycee did too.
So we quit together.
we did it together. Because, oh my goodness. What is wrong with you?
I just think it's so funny.
That was such an evil laugh. I was like, what the heck is going on?
I looked at you and I knew exactly what he was thinking.
Oh, Uli.
He's just being a sassy little
You thought it,
boy.
but I said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did quit our jobs because we feel like we've both been overworking ourselves, overextending ourselves. And honestly, I haven't been able to put 100% of myself into anything because I've been doing so many things,
it's
which
like 25% everywhere.
It sucks because like I do want to be present and be happy and like want to genuinely be there.
Yeah.
But doing so much, you just get so tired.
Yeah. And you're like, all I want to do is be by myself.
And all I want to do is sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't slept
and that's
in
not
days.
life. That is not life.
Days. Yeah, so we wanted to tell you guys that we also get burnt out. And that is okay. And if you're getting burnt out right now, it's okay. You're going to be fine.
Time to make some changes.
Yeah, maybe you need to spend some more time with you, as I also need to spend more time with me, because I'm just a tired girl, you guys. I'm real tired. I'm tired today, but I'm here.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Mm-hmm, that's just a little. But with that, I've been feeling pretty down about myself because I feel like I could do better, you know? Do you feel like that ever?
I think you're doing great, baby.
Aw, thank you.
Jenny's like, I just feel like
I just feel like I could do better. I don't know. I just don't have enough time to do anything. Like, I don't have time to clean my house.
Exactly. No, that's
my
how I
house
feel
is
too.
A mess. I haven't done laundry.
Dude, I haven't either.
And that's gross. Just everything's a mess. I haven't been able to cook in a couple days, so I've been eating out.
Your eating habits are weird.
Yes, and I haven't been able to work out because I've been working so much.
Yeah.
So it's taking a toll on my mental health, on my physical health.
On everything.
Everything.
What I feel like when I notice that I don't have time for anything is when I don't have time to take Deza to the park.
Oh,
like
that gets you.
That literally breaks my heart, you guys.
Yeah.
Like it makes me cry at night sometimes because I'm like,
same.
Fuck, I didn't take her to the park. She didn't go run. Like she didn't get her exercise in. So I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel.
It's sad. So yeah, we've both been feeling like this.
Just
I feel like I don't know. I've been feeling it a lot.
I feel really
overwhelmed.
I think I felt it for so long that now it's starting to be like a normal feeling for me, but I know it's not normal.
Sucks. Yeah.
Because like even last week when we took that day off from work and then like Wednesday,
I wasn't happy that day either. It wasn't enough for me. I mean, I was happy that we took it off.
Day.
But I feel like I needed another
you need
day.
More days. Yeah. I felt like I was like I need this every single week. Like I need a day off every like middle of my week.
Let's talk about that. So Kaycee and I decided to just. Ooh, excuse me.
There goes the burping.
We took a day off because we wanted to hang out with each other.
Yeah, we did. We asked for it off like weeks in advance.
We did.
Like, we're gonna have a day to ourselves.
We're gonna go to Apple Hill, but we didn't get to do that because we're broke girls.
Yeah, Jenny doesn't want to get new tires, and I haven't got my new car. So
because tires, you guys,
they're so expensive.
They're gonna be $900, and that's gonna take a toll.
And then what are we going to use for Apple Hill if you have no money?
Exactly. The tires?
Can we pay for the apples and tires?
You guys, I spent $900 on these tires. Can you just like maybe give me a pie for free or something like that?
like I made it all the way out here.
I really wanted to see the apples today. So we've been struggling, but it's fine. It's going to get better. We are very lucky to both have an amazing support system.
Yeah.
I have my mom, my whole family, my fiance. They're amazing. And even to them, I feel bad. Because like I feel like I don't get to hang out with them.
But Julio's busy with school.
Yeah, but we usually hang out like
during
once
the
a
day
week or something like that. And my mom, I didn't get to see her last week, so
that gets to me too.
Those things for Kaycee, it's Deza. For me, it's my mom, and so I've been really.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my mom's important. Too, guys. I do love my mom too.
You're like, but I love Deza too.
Yeah, but I love Deza too.
You're Deza's mom, so you have to hang out with her.
I have a child.
You know? I have nobody else.
Yeah.
I mean, Julio. Just kidding. You're a grown man. But yeah, so
Uli, do you understand this is all going on the YouTube?
Okay, can you say what's going on with you?
Yeah,
what's just you're enjoying the show.
No, tell us your life updates.
What you did today. Oh yeah. Oh my God, say who you are. Okay, so
Uli,
and he's my bestie, one of my besties.
My name's Santi now.
Santi,
because my name's Santiago. My aunt gave me the name Santi. Anyways, I'm just here enjoying the show.
The show. He brought us Wendy's, you guys, which is the sweetest thing anyone could ever do.
I know.
He is a little distracted.
I thought you were going to say that. Tell them why you're so quiet today.
Yeah, why are you so quiet?
I'm just listening because I'm medicated. Stay medicated.
Do you guys see his eyes? How tiny they are?
Chava looked at you like, huh?
Chava, you want to be medicated?
But do you want to touch on that, Chava? About what we've been talking about, like being burnt out?
Get the mic, silly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm always in that state. Like, I don't.
Isn't it sad? It's so depressing.
You don't sleep for a reason.
No, but I mean, I don't.
I get it because we have to grind, like, and that's why we're all burnt out.
I don't like it
grinding.
when it gets crazy, but I feel like I can handle a little bit of like being very busy all the time.
Me too, and I think I need that too.
And after a long time, it's like, okay, I need a break now, but I don't think I go and have like chill days ever. You know, like there's always something going on, and I don't mind that. Like, I don't think it's the worst thing.
No, I agree. I mean, I love staying busy. I'm a busy girl. I don't like to waste my time. Keep a schedule going, having a routine. But what I don't like is not having enough time to like hang out with my mom.
Do the things that you love.
Freaking do laundry, clean my house, things like that.
Yeah.
It's like the self-care that you don't really want to do, but like you have to do. That's when I'm like, whoa, I don't even have time to do that. Because this whole weekend, Kaycee and I were little promo girls.
Ooh, we worked with
worked all day.
Oh, Saturday, Sunday, like
it's
8
not
a.m.
as easy as it looks, huh?
We thought it was going to be so easy, you guys.
And
Uli worked with us too.
You weren't even there Friday.
Baby.
The heart thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you were
was there. Yeah.
I worked Friday by myself. You guys were not even there. There was like 7, 8
because we didn't ask us to work on Friday.
You, baby.
Yeah
to be the lifter.
Muscles.
You guys were there for the easy part.
No, it wasn't. Being a promo girl is a little hard. You have to be so high energy.
You just have to be on your A game at all times for like 12 hours and like.
Is it like socially exhausting?
Yeah.
Like mentally exhausting?
Not mentally, not at all.
Socially.
Just socially. You don't have to talk to people.
Because it was a lot of noise like for 9 hours straight.
And a lot of people coming up and talking to you, and you have to be like on your best.
Oh
like,
my
smile.
God. Like that's so awesome. Like that type of vibe.
Damn.
That type of vibe for 9 whole hours, baby. I know. So
I would do it again.
I respect that.
Oh, I mean, I would do it again. We are gonna do it.
We are gonna do it.
But I was tired.
So many cool bodybuilders.
We did meet a lot of cool people. Yeah. Not just that, but we got a lot of free swag.
We did get a lot of free
bodybuilders
swag.
It was an amazing experience.
I met a lot of influencers, which I'm very proud of. I just like love the connections I made that weekend.
We met.
It was a great time.
It was a good time.
We loved meeting the other girls. Tatum.
Yes, our fellow promo girls. They were
I love
really
being
sweet.
picked up by Ike, the LA guy.
Name?
Ike, yeah.
If you follow Kaycee on her Insta, what's your
big
Insta?
muscular man picked me up. My Instagram is @YUKEYXI, and give me a follow. I can't promise that I will follow you back, but
yeah. So she was picked up by a guy.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
You don't see that every day.
Can you pick me up, Chava?
He was a big guy.
You want to try? Right.
No. I was like,
I don't want you guys to do that.
Jenny's like the sister that's like
the energy here. I don't like it.
Stranger.
Ew.
You don't trust.
Okay,
me
pero
like
o sea.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? What are you saying? I'm buff, dude. Okay.
Yeah, you've been working.
I work out.
Going to the gym, dude.
I'm fucking soul, baby.
But yeah, like Jenny was mentioning, it's easy to like come on here and like tell like the positives.
It's so
and,
easy
like,
to want to
share those things
and help you guys be better because that's ultimately our goal.
We want to empower all of you.
Yes,
and we can't empower you by being negative Nancy.
No, we can't. But we also want to be honest with you guys and let you know that it's okay to be a sad girl and have a bad day.
Yeah, and it's okay to be sad.
But it's also extremely important to remember just because you have a bad day,
it's not a bad
mean
life.
You have a bad life.
Yes, sister. I like
because
that
we have
one.
great lives. We've just been having a couple rough days.
Yeah, and I think
it's okay. My life's gonna get better after today. Because I'm tired. Today's better actually. Today's a lot better. I enjoy being with you guys.
My life's gonna be better once I stop working 2 jobs. I mean, technically, I would still be working 2 jobs, but not like as frequent.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the other day, I think I was watching a TikTok about this. I'm gonna start crying again. What? I was watching this TikTok about this dad being really nice to his son, and I was like, and I just started crying because I miss my dad. It made me so sad. But I've just been I've been crying over like the most random things, you guys.
It's because you're tired.
I know. I'm gonna cry right now. I hate it. I can't.
Just breathe. It's okay. It's okay, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry and feel your feelings.
No one look
No,
at
don't
me.
look at her. Don't look at her because she's gonna. Don't look at her. Don't ask if she's okay. She's
Or like, what's the TikTok goes like? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's
and
okay,
then you go.
baby,
You're like, I'm fine.
Tears are going.
I always think of Kaylee.
Oh yes,
like-
when she was like,
She's so funny.
my makeup's gonna make.
Okay, but getting back to it, yeah. So it's okay to have a sad day.
Yes, please.
She's
Thank
gonna
you.
be fine.
The chicken.
You
nugget
need a
apple.
little fry for that tear, or
I would
what?
like a little shot of tequila. Just kidding.
But going forward, we're going to be honest with you guys and have these open conversations. And we want you guys to know that it's amazing to feel your feelings. It is okay. You don't always have to be happy. It's extremely unrealistic for you to be happy 24/7. No one can be happy all the time. We're not happy all the time.
Sorry.
Oh,
Did it
no,
right
it's
in front
okay.
of me.
No.
I'm alone.
Wipe your tears, baby. So yeah, you guys, it's okay to be sad, but just know it's going to get better. Getting into what the pod's gonna be like.
Did you record me wiping my face, you idiot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, you should save it.
Can I
Still
see
save
it? Can I see it?
He deleted it.
Oh, I wanted to see
So
it.
many videos too. He's
Where?
been recording the whole time.
You should save him.
I have one.
Didn't you make that?
Java's like annoyed that he's been recording us.
Oh, there's that.
Anyways, back to
Back
Socially
to-
Selective.
These boys are
Our
disrespecting
season 1, you guys, is coming to an end. Yeah, so our first season, we're going to put out 2 more episodes.
Ooh.
But with this sad episode, Kaycee and I both need a break. We
Oh,
are
yes.
tired girls.
And we just want to spend the holidays with our families, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I don't want to have to worry about...
Having to create
like,
content.
Yeah, well, I'm like trying to spend these like Christmas and Thanksgiving with my family, so
Because
but
it is exhausting.
It'll be a small break. It'll be from like middle of November to New Year's, so it really won't be that long.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
we're going to take some time to refresh. We're going to come back better, bigger,
and stronger
and stronger
And
than we
badder
ever
than
have.
ever.
Yeah. So season 2 is going to be amazing.
And I think a break will be good because that way we can bring you guys like better content, like way more details, more like guest speakers.
Yes.
And I think
it's going to be a rebranding. Just kidding. It's just going
and
to
then
be
we'll also
bigger,
have a new
better, and better.
producer.
Oh, so
No, we're not. I was like,
Chava was like, oh,
okay.
merch. Yeah,
Nobody
we need
told
some
me that.
merch.
And then you can also go through life, you know, and then come back, tell us what's been up
Yeah.
to. What
Yeah.
have you been
because
up
during our break, I'm going to go to Disneyland. And I'm so excited for that. I love
to. Have you
Disneyland.
heard when like rappers take a long break and then they say that
Yeah, but
I
they
mean
got
they have to
money.
live in order to like have stuff to write
rap
about.
That's true, yeah. Well, most writers just... So there are writers that write for everybody.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
And I didn't know that until TikTok. I don't know why I
Mm.
thought that all rappers and singers like sang their
Yeah,
own
no.
songs. No, they have people that write it for them.
Well,
so
some
most
of them
the
do.
songs.
of them have their own writing.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But like the best writers, they get to pick who sings their song.
Oh, I like that.
Like they have to like kind of interview for the song. Isn't that
Oh
cool?
snap!
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah, until TikTok. TikTok
Can you
is really
imagine
cool.
having Beyonce and like Rihanna fight
So,
over your song?
There was like an Ariana one, or Ariana versus Camila Cabello.
And who got it?
Ariana.
Oh, duh.
Duh.
Yeah. Who's
But there-
Camila Cabello? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
Who's this girl?
she was on Fifth Harmony or whatever.
She hot.
She's cute,
She is.
but her voice is alright.
I don't think
Ariana's just a queen.
I think
So-
What? Oh my god, nobody agreed with that.
No, yeah, I did. I
Okay.
did. I did.
I was, yeah, you did, but you didn't.
Front row,
agree.
thank
didn't
you,
agree.
next.
I mean, I think she's like she's a great artist,
She's just
but
such
I'm not
a
like
cutie.
I don't think you're a queen.
No, she's talented for sure.
I just
She
think
is
she's so
talented.
hot, and I love her voice. Unpopular opinion: Beyonce is overrated.
She is.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
I don't really like Beyonce.
That's gonna piss a lot of people off.
It is what it is. It's like-
But guess what? We don't give a fuck what you think.
We all have different likes.
I also think Beyonce's a little overrated. I do like Beyonce, I like her older music, but I'm just like,
What is it?
I think Beyonce's
what
hot.
was the reason?
I think she's hot, but her music is
oh, she's
not my
beautiful.
fave. Not my fave. Okay, so we're gonna start the real episode after that long
intro. A little bit of crying over here, a little bit of eating over there.
A lot of eating over here.
All right, so we asked you guys on Instagram to ask us a couple questions that you wanted advice on, and this is what we got. So first question was, how do you guys manage school, work, and having a social life? And the answer to that is, we don't. Just kidding.
We do.
We do a good job.
I need water.
Do you want this? Jenny.
It went down the wrong hole.
Yum. Did you guys hear that?
Jesus.
That was bad. Thank you.
Yeah, always have stuff going down the wrong holes, Jenny.
I know there's something wrong. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I think we're both not in school right now. I already got my bachelor's. But when I was in school, I would do school first, go to work after school, wake up early, study, in between classes, go work out. I think going to school and having a job, like a part-time job, was way easier than now having a full-time job and having to manage all this. Because even though in school you have a lot to do all the time,
homework and stuff,
it's not full-time. It's like you think it's full-time, you're a full-time student. No, it's not. You're not full-time. And so...
Well, I'm not even wearing shoes on this episode.
Yeah, I think this just takes time. Establishing a routine is really good. Setting goals for yourself, telling, hey, like today I'm going to study for, let's say, 2 hours. Then I'm going to go to the gym. Planning your day out is going to help you.
Oh, yeah.
1,000
Planners
times.
are the way to go. Even if you're not, like... in school,
I still have a planner.
You should have a planner to like plan out your fun things.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you have work 8 to 4, 9 to 5, but like plan something after.
Exactly.
Plan your gym days on your planner. That way, it's a little more official.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know. Track too.
And then when you go to the gym, you're not like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Wait, what was I doing?
Oh, today's legs, baby. You wrote it in your planner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I plan my months. So I do day-to-day planners, and then I also have a monthly planner just so I can see how my month is filling out. So plan. If there's one thing I can tell you, plan. That is the only thing.
Go to Target, get yourself a trendy planner,
and always make time for friends, because that's the most important, and your family.
Whatever floats your boat. Like if you don't like people, then make time for your dog. Make time.
How do you do this, Chava? How do you make time?
I'm taking notes.
How are you?
You're like, I struggle with this. Do you hang out with your mom ever? Do you guys go on dates?
Not really.
No.
Why?
I don't hang out with my family that much. No. I hate it. I hate that. But I'm not very organized like that.
Oh, you hate not being able
to hang out with my family.
You don't hate hanging out with your
I was like,
we're just going to clarify
let's make that
clear.
Chava
loves his family.
I love my family.
Especially his mom.
I think back sometimes to when I was still working and doing photography. It was a lot, and I didn't even know how I was doing it. So I guess
I know when you had your full-time job and did this as a side hustle.
Yeah, it was a lot. But I guess thinking back, like if you really want to do something, like if you just do it, like you're gonna figure out a way somehow.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know,
you're always gonna make time for the things that you want to do.
Just
matter to you.
Make a list. What are your priorities, and then you'll do it. You know, but get a planner, do all that. That'll help you.
It just helps me, like being able to see what I'm doing throughout the day. And it makes me feel like it's more of a priority now that I wrote it down and it's on paper. But
because you're going to do it now that it's written on there, you're like, I have to
because
check
it's in
that off. So yes, that was the answer to that question. Have a planner and make times for things that are gonna make you happy, but not just that, help you in your future. Our second question is, what do you think someone should do to manage a manipulative parent?
Oh,
this was a loaded question.
Nice
I was like,
I think we should all answer this.
Yeah.
But I'll go first because I feel like
it's tough.
It's hard, but I don't think my parents were manipulative, but they were very strict with me growing up and they would try to control me.
Which in a sense is a little manipulative as well.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not okay.
I mean,
yes and no.
Like, I think about some of the things I wanted to do as a younger girl, and I was like, good thing girlfriend, the good thing you did not do that, or good thing your parents didn't let you. But they were trying to be a little bit manipulative. And I I think I've learned to have that I don't give a fuck attitude, and my mom to this day tells me like, you were my hardest kid because you like never listened, and you were always like, I don't care. Like,
you have more
she would say to
siblings?
me, huh?
Do you have more siblings?
I have a sister.
A sister?
I have a niece, silly. Yeah.
Okay.
But when my parents would try to manipulate me, I would be like, I don't care. I literally, that was my attitude with everything. Like, I just had to rip off the Band-Aid at a young age. Like, you're not going to control me. I'm going to do my own decision. I'm going to make my own decisions. And there's just, maybe it's not the best way to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't agree with what Kaycee's saying.
But that's what I did.
But that's what she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked for her. I think in order to deal with this, you have to be very conscious of where you're at. Like, let's say you're underage, or even if you're not underage, if your family's paying for everything, you just gotta live with it. You're a little stuck, and you have to put up with them. You don't necessarily have to agree with them. I'm not saying that, but you do have to keep things cordial in order for you to be in an okay living situation. Because if you keep pushing those boundaries, life may not.
It's just
be
gonna get
good
harder.
for you. Yeah, they may kick you out, and so my advice is not to push too much. Like, you should definitely advocate for yourself and say, hey, I do want to go out. Like, I cleaned the house today. I want to hang out with my friends. Can I do that? That's what I would do. I would clean the house and I'd be like, oh, mom and dad, I did like all the chores. I washed the dishes. Can I go hang out with my friends? And sometimes they would say yes, and sometimes they would say no. So just learning when to accept or take the W is up to you. But putting up with it is definitely one way to manage it. And then once you grow up and make your own money, it's a lot easier
to have that I don't care attitude.
Yes, because nobody's controlling you, because you can take care of yourself. But if you're being taken care of, you just got to be careful and keep things okay.
I don't think I was like, fuck you parents. Like, I wasn't like that growing up. I think I'm thinking more of like when I was 18 and like trying to like, I was paying for all of my things, all of my bills up from 18 on. They were still trying to like control what I did, and I was like, no.
Which is just Hispanic parents in general.
Yeah, it's just how we're raised. But
I recently moved out, and I had a curfew, you guys.
I know, yeah. Jenny did have a curfew last year, you guys.
Wow.
Last couple months ago, I still had a curfew. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Because my parents are super strict, so that's why I'm coming from that background. Like, my parents were extremely strict. I could only go out one time a weekend, so I picked my day. It was either Friday or Saturday. Couldn't have both. And so I definitely resonate. I don't think my parents were manipulative, but I definitely do think they were strict. And so you just gotta put up with it until you move out. And now I'm moved out, and I don't even go out. I know.
It's just not that fun anymore.
I'm over it. I used to go out a lot. Because I also studied abroad, and so I lived on my own for little bits, and I lived in the dorms, so I would go out a lot then. But yeah, you'll be fine. It's all going to pass. Once you live by yourself, or with your significant other, it's not even going to matter what your parents think.
But if you're not able to move out for whatever situation, I feel like at a certain age, you have to have some conversations with your parents.
Yes.
You have to sit down, because I don't think a lot of people do that.
I don't
feel like people don't have like actual serious conversations with their parents. And like, if you don't really think about it, like, you grow older, but it doesn't feel like you do. So your parents are still on you like that, and you just have to like remind them, like, hey, I'm a grown ass adult.
Like, this is how old I am.
Yeah, I'm trying my best over here, and I feel like I should have some leverage here,
Yeah.
But just
especially if you're paying, like, and I think that's amazing, because a lot of people think, oh, my parents can read my mind. No, they can't, baby. That is one power. I don't know anyone who can read minds. And so being open and honest with your parents, having those tough conversations is really good. What are you doing?
He's showing off.
Your legs?
His legs.
Are you serious? They look so good.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, that was a good point, though. That was a really good point.
And you also have to like remind yourself, like, your parents were raised in a different time, different ways. They have different values.
Extremely different. Communication is key in all relationships, you guys. So just be open and say, hey, can I see where you're coming from? I don't understand why you don't want me to go out. I would really love to hang out with my friends tonight. Can I please do that? I cleaned. And I'm going back to cleaning, because if you do something for someone, they feel like they owe you. It's just a little psychology.
So
hack.
Jenny's the manipulative one.
Yeah. And so if they're manipulating you, manipulate them in like a good way. In a good way. So be like, oh my God, I washed the dishes today. Can I please go out with my friends? And then they're like, oh, you did something nice for me. Like maybe I should do something nice for you. And so keep that in mind.
I'm like wondering if this person even meant like strict parents like that, or if their parents are like legit manipulative and like hold things again like over their head, you know? Like,
yeah. And that's also
hard.
That's tough because again it goes back to the money thing. Like if your parents are paying for you, you just have to put up with it. You have to put up with it until you can afford to move out. I wouldn't try to fight it a lot, and I'm not try to have those conversations, but if your parents are actually like manipulative, just keep cool. Just know that you can only control yourself. You can't control anyone else. And so you just got to wait it out a little bit. And so once you're 18, you find yourself a job and you get out.
That pays you a little bit more.
Yeah. But if you're in that situation, I'm so sorry.
I know it's hard. I feel like people's living situation, you never know what someone's going through back home, and it sucks when life's already shitty as it is, like work life or school life, and then you have to go home to that, you know?
Yeah,
so
it is tough. So this is a good reminder for you to be kind. You never know what someone is going through, so just be kind to everyone. Don't be rude. Someone may already be having a bad day and you're adding on to their bad day.
Yeah,
don't be that person. Just be kind.
Just be nice or get the fuck out. Alrighty, third question. If my partner cheated on me, should I stay with them?
Ooh,
I'll let Uli, you go answer
I
this
love
first.
this one. Answer this question.
No.
You were like,
not with one word. You
have to give a response. Why?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Because then you have no self-respect.
Know your
and
worth.
I feel like living your life is all about extended into how much self-respect you carry for yourself.
I love that.
Because nobody else knows you but you, you know? Like, you're different you to everyone. Like, your mom, your friend, Jenny, me to Chava. You're a different person to all of us. You're only worth how much you respect yourself. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're only worth what you make yourself worth.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chava, to this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, screw
fuck
cheaters.
I agree.
I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer. What the hell?
I think a lot of people struggle with that. I think this is a really tough question for some people, because sometimes
some people have kids.
Sometimes people think they deserve it. And I'm here to tell you, you don't. If somebody's cheating on you, you don't deserve that. Nobody deserves to be cheated on.
Yeah.
And if you're the cheater, okay, like, just break up with them. Why are you still hanging out with them if you don't want to actually be with them? You're wasting your time.
Just break up with them and then go sleep with a person. Jeez, just leave.
Just have that audacity. And I speak from experience because I've been cheated on.
Everything but leave.
Losers.
Guys will do everything but leave. That's true.
But I feel like we've all been there. We've all been cheated on.
Yeah. Honestly, I was
really.
I don't think I have.
I'm sure you guys
that
have,
you know.
but you don't know.
Ignorance is bliss.
Being
So
stupid pays off.
Yeah.
Just
Have
kidding.
you? Not that you know.
It wasn't really. I mean, it was, I guess, kind of cheating, but it was a long time ago.
He
Nothing
goes,
recent.
I guess
Nothing
it was
recent.
kinda
Nothing
cheating.
recent.
No, I know nothing
Nothing
recent to
recent.
me. This was like way long ago.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
When we were
But
younger.
still, I think when you're younger, it affects
hurts.
you a lot.
It hurts
Because
a
you're
lot.
like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? They cheated on me because I'm have
not good
something that
enough.
they need. And that is not the case. Cheaters cheat because they're shitty people.
they're insecure.
Not because you're shitty, because we're all amazing. And you got to remember that. You're amazing, but the person who cheated on you, not amazing. And they don't deserve you.
And they're probably going through their own shit too. It's like they have a lot of shit to work on.
The person who cheated on me, his dad cheated on his mom, and then his dad cheated on his stepmom. So he grew up with that role model.
Yeah.
So imagine what you're going to do. Like, you see your dad doing it. You're going to think it's normal.
Yeah,
but it isn't normal.
My ex that cheated on me too, his dad was a cheater. So it was like, and it was so funny because he would always be like, I'm never going to be like my dad. Like, he would see how much his mom was hurting.
Yeah.
And then he still cheated on me.
And he
I
did
was like,
it anyways.
and I was also like, baby, I'm the best you're going to get. And you're out here
You're
cheating
like, you're
on
really
me?
going to cheat on me?
Me.
But it definitely hits you.
Yeah.
It
and you know, and I
freaking
think
hurts your ego, if anything.
I came out of that relationship so insecure. because of that.
It
Like,
definitely-
I compared myself to because dude, you guys, he did it so many times, and I was finding it like.
For me, I don't
even
know
like
how many
anymore.
times it was, but I do know it was
You
like
found out about at least one.
I found out
Yeah.
with the girl. Yeah. Oh, it just sucks, you guys. It sucks.
I hate it.
But I think it is for the best because you don't deserve that. I'm so happy he cheated on me.
Yeah, can
Because
you
if not,
imagine?
I wouldn't have met the people I met after him. I would have still been hanging out with that loser.
Me too.
And no, thank you, baby. Thank you for breaking up with me. It was the best thing that ever happened.
Thank
to
you
me.
for cheating on me. Next.
Yeah, thank you for cheating on me.
Next.
Yeah, but now and then after that, I met amazing guys, and I was treated.
And then
with
you're like, oh my
respect.
gosh, this is what I'm supposed to be
Yes.
treated like. Yeah.
And now I have a fiance, and he's amazing. So, and you could never.
And I have a gym crush, but he's amazing too.
And just so you know,
Chava
Chava and Uli are like, we don't understand. How does that feel?
How does that feel?
No, but talk to us about yours.
About the one time I got
Yeah.
cheated on. What was?
How did that make you feel? Like on a male
I was
perspective?
destroyed. I was really in love with this girl, and you know, in Mexico they have bailes and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So I
And
heard,
that's where I see it all the
people would
time.
tell me that she went to because back then I wasn't really. I
Into
didn't like to
bailes?
go. Yeah, I didn't like to go dancing like that. So I would
were a little
stay
shy
home.
boy.
She would go to the baile, dance with like this one guy, right?
Oh,
It was
no.
always that one guy.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
was that one
okay
guy, and
with
I
her
was like, "Oh
dancing?
damn!" I confronted her about it a couple of times. She's like, "Oh, it's just a friend. It's just a friend, right?"
He's like a
And
brother to
then
me.
Eventually, she broke up with me, and then like 2 weeks later, she was dating him. You know,
And you're like,
that
"There's
kinda
no
thing.
way."
I was like, "Okay, I see
Yeah.
what happened." But
So when things like that happen, when it happens so close to you guys breaking up,
Oh, you know,
already know what's
Yeah.
happening
There was
behind the
something.
scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no way someone can get over someone in 2
that
weeks.
fast
yeah.
and be in another relationship that fast.
I'm
No.
heartbroken for like a couple
couple
months.
months.
It was
yeah.
more like I didn't really want to see it like
It
that.
hits
You
ya.
know,
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh no, maybe it was just that one time. Maybe they are actually friends." Or like you
No.
put up excuses.
Yeah. Yeah, you do start making excuses for them. You're like, no,
Yeah.
like, oh, it's probably, and that's why I think people stay there. Like,
Mhm.
it was just one time. Like, it was probably her fault. She went on to him, or he went on to her.
Mhm.
They went on to them.
And if you're making excuses for people, that's already
You shouldn't. That's a
your
red flag. Yeah, don't make excuses. A cheater is a cheater, and I promise you, they're gonna cheat again.
Who do you think cheats more?
I think males cheat more.
I do too.
Yes, and I was gonna say that too. I think males get caught or they tell on themselves.
Girls are just smarter about
Girls
it.
are just smarter in general. And
Yeah.
so
Have
I
I
agree.
ever cheated?
I've never cheated on anyone. I don't think I would disrespect someone
me
like
neither.
that. I would rather break up with you.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I
that's
know,
messed up.
dude. Yeah.
No, that's
you met
so
my
messed
mom
up.
and you cheated on me.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That'll be
baby.
My
whole
family's
family-
coming
No.
after you.
My family would never. I've already told you guys that.
You're like,
They're not like that. If you guys want to be like that, let me know. Because we could do that. Just kidding.
Okay.
That was a
Next
good question, though. That was a
I
good
know, that
question.
was pretty good.
Yeah, that got heated. Okay. After how many dates is it okay to ask the other person, what are we? 7 dates, dude?
Uli needs his
Ew,
mic.
bye. That's a long time.
Yuli said 7 dates. I'm sorry, but I am not wasting.
Stop lying.
I think that's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
He said he's scared of commitment. And
What about...
I don't know how
Yeah.
I feel about this.
let me give you my answer.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
say
the
mine
type
too.
where I go on a first date and I instantly know like I like you or I don't like you.
Yes.
And so I'll go on a
Yeah.
second date, and if it goes well again, I'm gonna be like, okay, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, are we gonna keep?
But would you
hanging
say
out?
it on the second date?
No, I would
okay,
never bring
okay.
it
I
up.
was like,
I
that's
wouldn't
a
bring it
little
up.
soon. That's a little soon.
But I'm just
But
like
when
I
would
already
you
know.
bring it up?
Like I already have my mind made up. Like yes, I want to keep talking to you. Or like
That's just
no.
you, though. How do you know how they feel if you don't ask?
I think I just think everyone likes me.
That's true.
But,
But that's
Well, here's the
also
thing.
but that's
something-
also something.
That's
that-
a little red flag.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe not everyone likes you. I think
No.
I'm very hesitant about asking when. Like I don't
Really?
I
And-
honestly
Boy,
don't.
let me tell you
So
something.
I'll tell you
here.
guys
Let me-
mine. I'll wait till you do you
Okay.
first.
I'm just gonna say this, girl. If you have to even ask,
Oh my god, I love that.
then you're not.
Ooh.
You're not
there.
in.
Yeah, you're
See,
not.
and I
in.
don't agree.
Some boys
So,
are shy though.
I'll give you an example for what
Okay.
happened to me.
Wait, Julio, when
With
he
Julio.
took like 7 days to hold your hand?
Yeah, I mean, he took 7 days
Are
to
we
hold my
talking about
hand.
that guy?
The love of my life.
It's just
We are
like,
talking about this guy.
I love you, Julio.
He's the
I'm
best.
just playing.
So, Julio and I had been going on a couple dates,
Hi,
you know.
Julio.
Everybody loves Julio. I think it was like around the 4th or 5th date. I was like, so are we like exclusively seeing each other? And I'll bring up why. Or are we like,
Seeing
where
other
do you
people?
see this going? Like, do you want to keep things exclusive? And I think that's a good question to ask. Not so much what are we, but like, are
What
we
do
only,
you want to keep? What do you want to do?
what is this going to lead to?
Yeah.
Wait, are we
And
talking?
so that's what I asked.
I'm so sorry. I cut you off.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Were you
Let me
done?
finish. And
Yeah,
then
Okay.
you
you
need
go.
to be better at that.
No, it's okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you. No,
It's
yeah.
not-
I
do.
forgive you.
I do.
I'm okay with it. I interrupt you all the time too. And so yeah, so I was like, where do you see this going? Because
Mhm.
I had other guys in my DMs.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, okay, like if you are only seeing me, I only want to see you. And so if you tell me you're only seeing me, I will only see you. If you're seeing other people, I will
You're
go
gonna see other
ahead
people,
and
of
go on
course.
dates with those guys in my DMs. And so he was like, obviously, no, I'm exclusive. Like, I'm only seeing you. Are you only seeing me? And I was like, well, after today, yes. Yes, after today,
Of course,
I
because
will only see
why
you.
are you gonna stop yourself if you don't
Exactly.
know?
But previous to that, I mean, I wasn't dating other people while I was dating him. But like, I was thinking about it. I was like, if he's dating other people, I will too.
I should too.
So I think it's a
It's
good
only fair.
question. It's a good question to ask just to make sure you're not wasting your time. And just to not be a fool, because if they're seeing other people, you should see other people too, baby. And
Do you guys want to
yeah.
know a funny story that happened to me? So the stupid little boy slithered his way back into my life, and he was like, I really want to like try to make things work with you, blah blah. And you know, I was like, okay, like I'll give you one more chance. We go to a fucking party, and he's up on everything
that moves.
right? And I was like, hey, so like what was that like talk we had literally 2 days ago? And he was like, oh, I mean, like sometimes I feel like that, and sometimes I feel like I don't want to talk to you.
And the talk was him professing his
Literally
love to
like
Kaycee
begging me to come back to him.
and saying that he wanted her to be his girlfriend.
And he was like, I'm so sorry about the past. Like, I really want to make things work. And at first I was like, fuck, no, get away from me. And of course I was like, oh, he's being so sweet. Like, I'll give him another chance. Boom.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes.
This is the reading guy, the guy that
that
said,
guy that doesn't know how to read.
why do you read?
Yeah.
Don't give him a third chance. That's what.
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God,
you.
are you
That's what
kidding
I'm
me?
saying. I'm
Shame
like,
on me for even giving him
baby,
a second chance.
That is
Shame
what
on
I'm
me.
saying. Yes.
He can read.
No,
He's
he-
just he
he
doesn't like
doesn't.
to.
He doesn't like people reading, right?
He doesn't like when he didn't
Isn't
like that
that
I would
weird?
stay home to read and I'd not go out with him.
I'm like, baby, are you upset because you
Is he dumb,
can't-
stupid,
Are
or
you-
slow, Ulysses?
I
Because
don't know.
you
You're
can't
dumb or
read?
stupid. Which one of the two?
Yeah, you
Both.
tell him.
He's both. He's both.
Yeah.
And so
and I know he listened, so thanks for that, baby. Thanks for the story.
And you're
I
a
was gonna
loser.
say when you say dates, when you say dates,
like-
hey, listen to
Sorry.
me.
I'm so sorry.
When you say dates, are we talking like there's kissing involved, there's sex involved?
Dude,
Like, let's define
literally
that.
just dinner.
what kind of freaking dates
Just
are you going
did
on?
Okay.
He held my hand on the second date.
No,
There was
no,
none
no,
of
but,
that. I mean,
like-
the 7th date.
Like for example,
What
yeah,
is
like you
going
said
on,
7 dates,
Chava?
right?
I
You
was
said
like-
7 dates.
Sex.
Like,
Yeah.
are you
It's a
still
hookup,
just
baby.
hanging out by the 7th date?
Yes.
Wait, hooking up?
No, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Without hooking up.
Wow, what
so-
have you been
And
doing?
you're gonna be at
What kind of dates
wait.
do you
I
have?
go like 3 months.
Okay, so wait.
Dude, yeah.
You're a liar.
I'm not lying.
I
Oh my
don't
God,
believe that.
why do you guys?
No, but wait.
Okay, explain.
If there's nothing happening, then why are you gonna be like, what are we? That's
Because you enjoy
crazy
each
to
other's
me.
company. What do you mean?
Because you fell in love.
And
That
there's
is
more. There's
crazy to
more
You know,
things.
behind the scenes, I used to tell people, my whole family actually, I would be like, oh, mi amorcito, about Julio, like behind his back. And then one day it slipped in front of his face. I said, oh, my amorcito. And then he looked at me and I hadn't said I love you. And I was like,
That must have been nice though.
I know. I bet he was feeling so good.
and
Yeah.
he looked at me and I was like, don't make it awkward. Because I was so embarrassed.
I bet
No,
he
but
loved it.
After, yeah.
He knows I love him.
I feel like if I was in his shoes or somebody did that to me, I'd be like, okay.
He
You're
was-
like, yes.
He was
Yeah.
smiling,
Yeah, you're like, yes.
That was the first day he met my family too, so it was.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, you loser.
But damn, that's crazy. I guess I just haven't been in that many dates or
Chava, you're sleeping with every
Maybe
girl
you
you go on
should-
dates with?
No, I'm not. No.
He said
no,
it so.
I am
He
not.
said it so. No, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not doing that. But I feel like if I'm gonna date somebody, then
You need to
you gotta know. I mean, I definitely think you should test the car.
yeah. Can you click? Okay. Oh, close.
Test the car before you buy it. You know, like you gotta know if you like it or not.
Gotta test drive it
But if
first.
Yeah.
that happens and you still have to ask, then you're just a
Like a side piece or
Yeah.
something.
Okay, so you think if
Okay.
girls have to question it,
yeah.
then it's like you're obviously not in there, bro.
Especially if
just
there's
think-
stuff happening.
But you don't
Okay.
think there should be communication? Because
Yeah, of course,
I would
do.
take this, asking this as communicating.
Yeah.
Like you communicating to me,
Mhm.
oh, hey, I like you. And me communicating to you, hey, I like you too, and I'm only going to see you.
Yeah.
I just think that's what it covers. Like, hey, I'm not seeing anyone else.
Now we move on.
And now we move on
Yeah.
and we fall in love.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little.
You're
'Cause
out
the
of the,
question
out
is
of the game.
how long do you wait, right?
So wait, so yeah,
I
how
think,
long
like,
do you wait,
okay,
guys?
you wait 3 or 4 dates. But also,
Okay, I think 3 is good. 3 is a good number to aim for.
But if
but if you're feeling
let's
a little
say
shy,
you, let's say 4.
Mhm.
Let's say.
But
Well,
this
wait,
is-
wait. Let's say 4.
okay.
Let's say 4. And on the second date, you guys have sex.
okay, so
Then
that's
on the
different.
second date, then you ask right then and then.
Yeah.
I don't think you should
Mid
ask.
sex, you're like,
No.
You're like, what are we?
Or like, no. But like if you already had.
Your hair's, what are
No,
we?
wait. If you had sex on the second date, then on the
That
third one,
changes things, I
then you
think.
may be like, okay, so where is this going?
yes. Like, are we going to continue to have casual sex or
And
do we want to be exclusive?
That's when you want to make
I
things
think
clear.
it gets tricky when you're having sex because if they're seeing other people and having sex with
Yeah,
other
exactly.
people, then
You're
That's what I'm
about to
trying
get
to say.
chlamydia, baby.
Yeah, then that's when you need to make it very clear.
Exactly. So
And we
once
don't need
sex
that.
is involved, you ask right then and then. If
I
you go
agree.
7
Not
da-
right then and there.
No,
Not
yeah,
while
well,
it's
yeah.
happening.
But when you're
On the next
done.
one, yeah. When you're
No.
done.
When you're done.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you
Yeah.
see
Next time
I
you
think
see
when
each
you're
other.
done, I mean, no, because sometimes people are still like, you know,
Yeah, dude, I'm
and
like,
Oh,
don't
no.
ask
feelings
right
are
after.
hot, endorphins
No,
are high. No.
They-
Okay, next.
Yeah.
So if you that
Yuli's
Yeah,
like,
guys
guys
have, like-
can be weird, you
yeah,
guys.
definitely. I agree 100%.
okay, so if you're hooking up, don't ask them this because you guys are just hooking up. But if you do have sex, let's say second date, even first date, ask them next time you see them.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's
Yes,
our
you
next
want to
day.
make
Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
That's
how
good.
many
That was
Do you
good to
wanna
bring
make
up.
sure?
days of not having sexual intercourse after the last time does it take till you are a virgin again?
I hate you.
You need to re-ask that because
I
I don't think
think-
anyone heard it.
Say it
Ask
again.
How many days after the last time you hooked up with someone until you're a virgin again or considered a virgin again? Because asking for myself. Okay,
So,
asking for a friend.
I think after
3 days.
after a month.
Oh, then
You're a
I'm
virgin
for
again.
sure. Times 3.
See, for me, it's like
totally
after
kidding.
3 months, you're a virgin again.
I'm
Yeah.
totally
Oh,
kidding,
shit, I'm a
baby.
virgin
Once you
too.
lose it, you're not a virgin again.
You can't go back, Yuli. Oh wait, I found
He's
it.
like, I got it back.
guys, it was like under my couch.
It was gone, but I got it.
Yeah, but I got it back. All right, last question. Ready? How do you tell your friends they are being toxic?
Dun 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 dun.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Yuli, we actually asked you to be on this episode because we have
Because-
something
This
to
is
tell
an
you.
intervention.
This is our question to you.
This is actually an intervention.
Yeah.
No.
So, Uli, why are you being toxic to us?
Because I love you guys.
Because I love
You guys are my life. And I can't be away from you
You're
guys.
like, and I just want to hang out.
I just want to hang out. And now we
It's a
all don't
deal.
work at the joint.
Okay, what is
For those
that?
of you who don't know, we're servers at the joint.
Yeah.
And we actually love them, and I will always love you guys.
I will always love
Love you, and you'll always be my favorite job. Maybe,
Same.
I mean, maybe. I loved it there. I was
mean,
there for
think
5
it
whole
was
years.
a super fun, like experience to
Friends.
be a part of.
Yeah.
Friends,
with you.
family. They're just so. It's like working with
Blackout.
family.
Blackouts.
Blackouts together.
Almost getting fired over
Hangovers
drinking
together.
Crown Royal once. Out of all the times that Jenny would always say no to drinking at the job, that one day she said yes, and we almost all got fired.
What?
So I always say no because I don't like to drink like that, like especially on the job. So one day we all decided to take shots, And we get in trouble that day. The one day I say yes, and I was like, fuck.
You're like, this is the universe.
I was like, this is God saying, Jenny, the one time you're bad, I'm going to punish you. So I was like, whatever. I took the L.
I know we moved on to another question, but can I tell a story?
Friends.
Oh my gosh,
I'm heartbroken right now. I want to tell it to the podcast.
Okay,
you're heartbroken?
Here's what happened.
Tell us the story.
There's this cute girl that I saw at the gym that I really liked.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Kaycee, relax.
I'm just playing. And then I went out to the zombie crawl on Saturday.
You saw her there?
And I was going to meet up with one of my friends, and I go up to meet them, and she's there. I was like, oh, shit.
With your friends?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
She was there with them, and I'm like, hi, it was nice to like meet you, basically, pretty much, you know.
Yeah, I love you.
And we were waiting in line to go to this nightclub or whatever. We go in, we take some shots, we get drunk.
Did you buy her?
And then I did, yes. And then, you know, as the night goes by, like we start getting a little closer, we start talking more and stuff, and then we decide to go to this other bar, but she was like getting really, really drunk, right?
Oh,
and I was like, oh snap, I don't like this, you know. And she was talking to me.
Do you want water?
Baby? I mean, yeah, I think I did that, yeah. No, actually, no, I didn't do that. No,
okay, we should.
I fucked up, but anyway. So we're walking together. She's telling me all these nice things. You're so handsome. You're so great. Like all this shit.
Smell good.
I was like, oh, like okay. I see.
Yeah.
Maybe this is going somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
And then she has to leave. She leaves. You know, I stay partying or whatever. But the next day, she doesn't remember anything, dude.
Did you text her?
I did.
Oh.
She's like, how'd you get my number? I was like, you literally gave it to me. I was like, you literally.
How'd you get my number?
Right. Honestly,
I know you should have been like, do you want to see the freaking videos of you all?
Dude, I should have, because she was like, do you have my number? I was like, no. Well, where are you from? Like that, right? I was like, damn, bro.
Dude.
So did you continue?
And that hurt me because, like, you know, I was like, oh, I'm going to text her the next day.
Yeah.
We're going to go on a date. It's going to be fucking awesome. Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Damn, that's what sucks about meeting people out or like hanging out with people out at bars.
That's tough.
It gets hard.
Especially when you don't know that they're blacked out. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been there too.
I didn't know that was the thing. I thought you blacked out and you like pass out.
No.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
That's called getting roofied.
I almost always remember though, like.
No.
Then you haven't blacked out.
My friends have thought I'm fine and I'm so fucked up.
Cause dude, she was talking to me normal, like.
That's how you.
She
you're
was like I would
zombie.
ask her things and she would like.
She had eye contact.
Have you never been blacked out?
Well,
you probably have. So when you can't remember things,
too.
that's just because you're too intoxicated, like your memory.
and like it's funny because I showed up like a little later.
Yeah.
And all their friends, they don't remember shit. I don't know if
so they were pre-gaming.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if what they were drinking
also,
or whatever.
It's a crawl.
People were getting wild.
Get drunk.
But dude,
you crawl.
It's a zombie crawl, so you gotta drink until you're.
Oh well, that sucks. I mean, did you try? Did it continue?
No.
Okay. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
She's just not it. She's just not for you, and that's okay.
And I saw her at the gym, and she said, "I'm so embarrassed," because she was like acting up, like drunk.
Yeah.
And I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, like it's all good. Don't worry about it. I just kind of wanted to like not be weird.
Ease it out, yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I was like, when I read the text, I was like, fuck,
like,
bro.
no!
I hate that. Okay, well,
so
on
tough.
a brighter note, that happened to me too, but I was a drunk girl. So I was at the stick.
On the opposite side of that.
On the opposite side of that happened, but I was a drunk girl. And this very handsome, tall, dark man came up to me. And I thought I was just like, oh, he looks handsome because I'm fucked up, you know? Like,
you never know.
Everyone looks
when
hot.
you got beer goggles on.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But I
looks
kept
good.
looking over at my coworker because my coworker Natalie was with me that day, and I looked at her, and she looked so happy, and I was like, all right, he might be cute. This might actually be it, you know?
Yeah.
And so he was like, I know you're really drunk. I remember this one part.
Oh, that's good.
He's like, I know you're really drunk. I want you to like take down my number and my name though, my Instagram. And I was like, you can't go on my phone. You need to write it down. I don't know why I was so weird about him going on my phone. And so he has a bartender for a sticky note, wrote down all his information.
And that takes
time. And you guys get this? I looked him up the next day. He's a professional baseball player, verified on Insta and everything.
This is
and I was like, I was literally like, this is the man that was talking to me last night, and I
She
was
didn't
like,
even know he was the love of her life.
and now I want to marry him. But I also want to marry my trainer, so I'm like so confused on what life is going on.
Like, which one?
Can I have 2 husbands?
Yes.
But like, there's
okay with
bad experiences.
There's good ones too, huh? There's hope. And at
Yeah.
some point, I was like,
You'll find somebody
I was
else.
like,
Yeah, you
I
will.
almost grasped her face. I was like, I know you're really drunk. You gotta remember this. I like you.
Oh,
you
you
did
did do that.
Wait, you did do that, or you did?
I did.
You did.
And she doesn't remember anything.
Oh my god.
I just,
I'm cringing
I
so
hate
hard
rock
right
bottom,
now.
dude.
I'm
Rock
cringing
bottom.
so hard.
Rock bottom.
He said rock bottom.
He's like, never again.
He grabbed her face and said, I like
you.
Just remember this, please.
And then that's how you know Chava was also drunk.
Yeah, he
If
was
he's
also
doing that-
blacked out.
And we, like one of the other friends
Oh my
took
god.
some pictures of us. This is really embarrassing. I don't even know why. I'm
No, I
saying
think
this,
it's
but-
funny. We've all
but
been
here-
there. We've
but
all
here,
been there.
I remember that.
So
Fine.
I remember that. I thought it was fucking fun. I thought it was a
Yeah.
great time. And this other friend was taking pictures of us, and I was like tilting her like to the side like that, right? She almost wanted to kiss me at some point, and
you're
I was like,
no,
"Nah,
no,
you're
no.
too drunk. I can't."
Good.
You know?
Good.
And so we were taking pictures and shit. I didn't get to see the photos, and then the next day,
You
I
saw
was
them?
like, "Hey, do you mind if I see the pictures?" And she's like, "Oh, she maybe delete them." So like, I was like, "No."
You're like, why would you do that? Those were gonna
Who
be our,
is this girl?
those were gonna be our first couple pictures. No, I
Those
mean
were
I
gonna
get
be our
it. 'Cause
wedding
she's
pics.
probably just so embarrassed.
that she
She's
was
like,
so
this
drunk.
like I don't even know what I did to this guy. I
But
probably
she was
she
just
probably
drunk.
thinks she acted a fool, and so she's like more so. I don't think
Worried
it's like
about
she
what
doesn't like you,
did.
but she's like, oh my god, like how embarrassing.
And when I went up to her, she's like, the first thing she said, "I'm so embarrassed." I was
There you
like,
go.
Fuck.
Yeah, so she feels guilty.
But
So I don't think that's it. You know,
It's not a personal
I-
thing.
it has nothing to
Yeah,
do with you,
I
all
just-
to do with her.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel
I
kind
totally
of
get what
like.
you're saying.
Dumb.
It's
Yeah.
shitty. I mean, it's
It
shitty.
is very
It doesn't
shitty.
take away from.
Anyway,
its
we were
effect.
talking about other
But
stuff, but I
that
can't remember
doesn't
that story.
mean
And
that it's not going to work out. So maybe later when she gets over it, because time heals all.
who knows?
She'll be
Yeah.
less embarrassed in a couple weeks, and then you can slide in those DMs.
Because
again.
I was like, los niños y los borrachos, they always tell the truth.
They do.
And she was telling me all
And
these
you
things.
already know she
And-
liked
Dude,
and-
Chad was like,
and-
and she was being really nice.
And she thought I was handsome, and so I just
and so-
don't think that she doesn't think I'm handsome. Yeah, just give it a couple of weeks, maybe a couple
We'll see.
months.
We'll see. Yeah. Maybe I'll try again 6 months.
This is not the end,
That's true,
Yeah.
baby. You'll be over.
or you
her.
might find a new love of your life.
Maybe. But I'm sorry, I didn't want to like.
No, that was
Oh
a
no,
great
I
story.
love that was a
Yeah.
great story. Yeah, I'm glad that you
I
shared
was like,
that.
I just had to.
Yeah, that was a great.
Damn.
That
All right,
was our
but
listener story of the day.
back to yeah. There you go.
Our last question.
How do you tell your friends they are being toxic? I think
Yes.
Uli, you were gonna answer this one.
We lied and said that you were a toxic friend, but you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You want me to answer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have any like any
I
input.
just, dude, this is, you guys know me. You guys know how I am. If I have something to say,
You will say it.
I'm going to say it to your face.
Or
That's how
you'll
I
text
deal with
it.
people. Or I'll text you. If I don't
Or
see
you'll
you.
text it.
But I will never make
Hold
a
it
group
in.
chat with friends and talk about it. I will personally come to you and,
And
tell
that's a
you
beautiful
about
thing
it.
to do.
So that's how I deal with it.
You're
And
just up front. That's
Yeah.
good.
I think it's good.
always.
I also think. Do you want to answer it?
No,
before I do? Okay. I think just communicating. We all have our bad days. We can all be a little toxic, you know? I've been the toxic friend, and one time my friend was like, hey, you're not being a good friend. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I was hurting your feelings. Thank you for bringing this up. I will change my actions. And so with that, communicating is the biggest thing. You just have to be honest and say, hey, you're being a bad friend, or like, I didn't like that you said that to me. That hurt my feelings. Don't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Or I will hurt your feelings back. Just kidding. Don't say that. But just be honest, have open communication. And if they're willing to talk to you about that, that means they're an amazing friend. If they want to have that conversation with you and be like, you know what? I was having a rough day. I'm sorry I said some mean things. Let's move on. I forgive you. I love you. I'm sorry. And that's it.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it going.
I guess how would being an unsupportive friend kind of go with the same thing, like
Toxic?
toxic?
I just think being like a bad friend in general, and that could fall into toxic, unsupportive, bad. Yeah, basically a bad friend, not necessarily toxic. That's just a popular word right now.
Make you realize if you have a good friend.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you do if like your friend's insecure and she's projecting those insecurities on you?
So if I had a friend that was doing that, I would say, hey, is there something going on with you?
Hey, so what the fuck is up?
What is wrong?
What is up?
No, but realistically, I'd be like, is there something that you want to like talk to me about?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've been saying some little things. Like you told me, you told me I looked fat the other day, and so I just want to know, like, do you really think that, or like,
do you think
that
you're
about
fat?
yourself, and you're just like projecting that on me? I mean, I just use that as an example
Yeah.
because girls usually go there.
Yeah, about weight.
Which is an ugly thing. Don't freaking talk about weight. You can be whatever way you are. But you just got to be honest. Like, hey, is there something going on with you that you are projecting onto me? Because I feel like that's going on. And if your friend says, yeah, I've been feeling really like shitty about myself. Like, I don't like how I look. And then you're going to be like, okay, like, I'm sorry. But I feel like you're putting that on me.
And that's not fair.
And I'm here to support you, but I just don't want you to make me feel bad about myself, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve for someone
Respectfully.
How do you feel about if you're someone that's not very confrontational? How do you feel like about someone texting first?
And that's
like
good.
Texting.
I was going to bring that up. If you are uncomfortable with having a face-to-face conversation with your friend and
Then do it through text.
being
right?
forward,
Fine.
text it, and
or at
just-
least start it through text, and
Or,
then
you know, something really fun, you could do voice memos. So that way
Yeah.
you can still hear your tone.
so they know that you're being kind. Because sometimes
text can be very
misconstrued.
Yes.
Yeah, people can think, oh my God, I'm being attacked, when really they're just trying to let you know how they feel.
Because I'm really
That's a good
bad
idea.
at like saying it face to face. I struggle with that.
Yeah.
And
Texting.
the few times that I've been able to like stand up for
Communicate.
myself, I always started through text, and then we can sort
Good.
it out like in person. You know.
Yeah,
That's
because if
good.
it's bothering you,
I
you
just
should.
didn't know how you guys felt about it. but-
No, I think
no.
that's amazing. Whatever way you can communicate this, through email,
Yeah.
text, voice message, Snapchat video,
FaceTime.
anything. You just get your message across. And if that friend is still being toxic after you tell them, hey, you're hurting my feelings,
That's not
or
your
hey, you're being
friend.
mean to me, hey, you're being unsupportive, that is not a friend. That is
Cut
not
them
a
off.
friend. And
We
bye,
don't need
baby.
those kind of
Yeah.
friends.
What would you guys do?
Yeah.
Just that?
I feel like it's.
You would text.
What about you? Oh, and Uli, you said like
I just
shows up front, communicate.
Yeah.
I wish.
Just knock knock in your face. Good morning. What's up?
Good morning. I have an issue.
You see him and you can just tell that he's that way.
Oh, he is. This guy's
Yeah.
crazy. He looks really chill right now, but not like this all the
I
time.
am very chill until you know me though. Like I feel like if you don't know me,
Really?
dude, like my personality is literally me quiet, like how I was here
Really? You think so?
earlier.
I mean, I guess I do
Like at the
know
gym,
you.
dude, if I'm alone, I don't
You're a
talk to
quiet
no
boy?
one. I feel like
You're in your own
I'm so
space.
serious. Like people would never know how like fun, amazing, and energetic I really am.
He's like, just to say a few things.
Just the top 3.
Yeah.
No, but for real. And you guys know me like as
Yeah.
crazy, like fun, outgoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know.
You know, like
You
A
know.
little
A couple
crazy.
three, top
I love that.
That was a good question.
It was a good question.
Did you want to answer it more, or do you feel like we hit it?
I think you guys hit all the good points. I don't know. I guess I'm not really good at communicating with my friends when they're being toxic. I feel like I let people get away with a lot at first.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the kind of person where I like slide things under the rug. I'm like, whatever, until I blow up. And I'm like,
And it's not good to
fucking
get
see
there.
you next Tuesday. Get out of my face.
you
Yeah.
should practice once, like being in that position.
Can you say it in the mic?
Oh, sorry.
I just noticed this the other day, like, cause I'm usually like when people are like, "Oh, Uli, do you want to go here? Do you want to do this? Oh, let's go drink and
Yeah.
stuff like that." And I'm always like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes."
Mm-hmm.
Last week I caught myself like putting something down like that, like for the first time, you know.
And you're like,
Saying
oh
no?
my God. I can
And
say
yeah,
no.
and the response was like, "Oh yeah, no worries. I totally get it. Like I get what you're."
Do you sometimes feel like they're gonna get upset with you when you say no?
No, but
Okay.
like I feel like I'm always just like yes, and I can never say no because
Yeah.
why I don't know.
yeah.
But I said no, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, totally. Like I get it." Like, cause I explained why I said no.
Which you don't have to. Like, you
And
can, but you
so
should not have to.
Yeah, and so you put yourself in those positions, and you try something new.
Mm-hmm.
Say going back to that
That's
question, and
good.
it's like
That's
in the
good.
response or in your own body, like it feels new, and like
Yeah.
then you want to
Feels
do it
weird,
again, or
yeah.
You're like, I'm so
you
proud
start
of
You're like, I want to
practicing
say
it
no
slowly.
again.
And this is therapy,
Yeah,
baby. Uli is
exactly.
learning.
I'm
Ooh.
from you guys.
From
the
the
podcast.
podcast. You're sweet angel. I love
No, I
him.
agree. That's a good idea. Also, practicing in the mirror sometimes. If you're uncomfortable saying a conversation to someone, have the conversation with yourself first. Practice how you want it to go, and it'll make it easier because I've done that. Yeah.
It is
No,
a
I'm
good
so
tip.
serious. And
No,
it's
yeah.
weird at first. You're like talking to yourself, but you have that conversation with yourself, and then you're going to feel comfortable repeating it to somebody else.
Well, I kind of did that to go up to this girl that I was telling you about.
Did you?
You grabbed the mirror and you said, I
See,
like you.
you're like, you were sexy.
But I was like, because I knew I was gonna see her at the gym again, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna say this and this,
This
and
is
this.
making me
But
nervous.
it's funny because I pulled up to her and then I just went blank, dude. like,
I love you. Stars. Like, what's going on?
and I feel like I was kind of awkward at first, and then by the end of it, I was okay, I guess. But
That's so funny.
like, it can't work, okay?
yeah.
Do you
It
go
can
to
work.
Crunch,
It can work.
Chava?
You just gotta practice.
No, I go South Track now.
South Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's a South.
I have
a
a
South
membership
Rack
at Crunch, but I don't
Bougie.
like that gym.
Do you have it? Do you still have a ton of?
Hmm?
Do you still go to fitness or no?
I have it. I have the
Oh.
membership.
I don't go there either.
Well, this is making me nervous, guys, because I've been in a pickle lately. And
About boys?
it's just one.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I obviously don't want a relationship. I just want to hang out with him because he's cutie.
We've been in a pickle about
In
a
a
boy.
I just like, I don't know how to approach him. Same thing, gym.
Oh.
He's just like a little gym crush, and I'm like, I just want to go up and flirt.
That's where they start.
Let's not act like you can just do anything and he'll be all over you.
You'll say, "Hey, do you want to grab a smoothie with me?
Hey, do you want to go get some Grateful Gardens after
Do
the
you
workout?
want to take?"
I don't
me?"
think you have to worry about rejection, first of all. So
Yeah, because you know he likes you. You guys like
so
each
what
other.
what do you have to lose?
I think it makes me scared. I don't know. And Jenny, I'm not like nervous.
No, you're not like that
with
at all,
men.
so it's weird.
I'm not. I'm very like,
She's
boom,
very
this is who I
forward.
am, and you either take me or you can leave.
Yeah.
But with him, I'm like, I just really want you to like me.
Wait, you want him to approach you? Is that what it is?
I want him to ask me. Well, he was
Mm.
approaching me, but I'm like, I want you to take me out. Like, I want to like go watch a movie or something.
Then just
It's just super like.
I feel like you can bring it
Does
up. Yeah. Didn't we exactly?
Last time-
Thank
yeah.
you.
Casey's here not
Last
taking her
episode
advice.
I remember was about women empowering themselves and making the first move.
Okay, so
It's
I'll
okay.
ask him out to a movie
Are
next
you
time.
There you go. Ooh.
You proved
Follow
my
your
point
own
because I was
advice,
like,
sister.
are you really gonna do that? Do you remember me asking you?
Yeah.
So now do it, Kaycee.
I will do
Ah.
it, and I will update you guys. Season 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay
I'm
tuned.
excited.
Was-
Will Kaycee have a boyfriend or will
No,
she
probably
not?
not.
Will see.
Will Kaycee
We'll
have
find
a
out.
baby, or will she just
Or
kidding.
will she not?
Or she'll we?
She better not.
Dude, can you imagine our next episode? I'm like,
Oh God, no.
that'd be disgusting. Honestly,
cannot.
never.
That's so disgusting. What the heck?
That's
We wouldn't
gonna be
love
my
that.
only baby for the longest
For a
time.
while.
Oh, forever.
Okay, so we have one last listener send in of a funny moment.
Oh, this is hilarious.
This cracked me up, you guys. He said, "One time I told a girl I liked her at a party just so she could give me a ride home. Fuck Uber."
Oh no.
Because we said it. We said
This is
send
a
in
guy.
your toxic moments.
Honestly, I thought it was so funny.
I think it's smart.
It's smart. I
I feel
didn't
like
know
you
right
have
who
to
it
be
was.
very handsome to pull that off.
Oh, I mean,
To
I think
get a ride home?
Dude.
if
don't
a
think
girl
so.
likes you,
Hey,
you're already in.
Come on, dude.
Ah, Chava's so nice, dude. I'm
No.
like,
You're
yeah.
so sweet. You're
no,
so sweet.
but like,
yeah.
I don't think
Uli's
it's
like,
hard
yeah.
getting the right. But if you're gonna do it like that, like I like you. take
Ubers
me
are
home.
expensive. They're like $30.
But did he really need to say that? I don't think so. I think that was
But
a
the
little
girl
bit
doesn't
unnecessary.
know, so.
Wait, what you mean? No, I know.
It's fine. I don't think anyone got hurt.
No, I don't think so either. But I feel like if you really want to do that, like you have to be at least attractive to do that.
And he probably is.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
At least to her.
if the girl
you only
likes
have to
you,
be attractive to
Because
that
like
person.
if I'm ugly as shit and I go out to Kaycee, oh I like you, can you take me home?
You know
like-
what? I don't think it went like
I
that.
think it was more like about.
she was
Casual
into him.
So
They're
you
like
think you can
hanging
give me a
out.
ride?
What'd you say? Say it again.
It's more like of a. oh, like you're a cool person type of vibe, and then the whole night at the party.
Yeah, they're hanging out.
And then once the party's done, it's like, oh, do you think you can
Exactly.
take me home? And she's like, oh, of course, because she's
Yes.
been so nice to her.
I
It's not
think
like,
so
oh my
too.
god, I want to.
Oh,
It's like, oh my god, I think you're
That
so
makes
sexy.
sense.
Can you take me home?
right. Okay. I took it
No
the
one's
wrong
gonna be
way,
like,
man.
"Well,
Yeah.
You're
you
right.
know, what's your name? Who are you? Yeah,
Some
no one's
stranger
gonna say
comes
that.
You're
up to
right.
you.
So I think it was that type
This
of thing.
guy's
Like
a
they
champ,
were
then.
hanging.
He's a
Oh, I
champ.
thought it was hilarious. I'm
He
like,
is. A
you
champ.
get that for Uber, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that was today's episode, you guys.
Thank you for listening,
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
And happy Friday. Have a safe weekend and have a blast. It's November, babies.
November.
Ooh.
It's November.
November when this comes out.
Scorpio season is upon us, and I'm
Is it?
nervous.
Ooh.
Scorpios freak me out. My sister's a Scorpio, that's why.
Oh, really?
Like, she makes me nervous.
I
My
never
ex was
know.
also a Scorpio, freaking psycho.
And we don't love that.
But thank you so much for listening to
Yeah,
your
thank you,
favorite
guys.
podcast.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Uli, for joining us. Thank you,
Yes.
Chava,
Thank you
for
guys for
producing.
having me.
And we love you all.
We
Make
love
sure
you. Don't forget to follow us on Insta, TikTok.
TikTok, watch it or listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Give us those reviews because we'd love that.
We love them. If you want to be featured on our Insta, we'll give you a little
Give us a
shout out.
little
if you
shout
give
out.
us a review.
Yes, love you guys.
And
Bye.
thanks for listening.